YouTube building community. This is Marcos from Tortuga Costumes. How you doing, guys? See, here is my new project. It's a 55 Chevy from Monogram. From all the projects that I had so far, this is the worst kit to work on. The bodies have a lot of issues, a lot of stuff to do. The doors are not, the panel lights are not there. Not even the trunk, not even the gas cap. It's got all flash all around. It's the worst. I never seen one like this one. So another thing, I'm trying to put my camera in another position. Maybe that helped me out a little bit more making the videos, because doing it in front of me, it's kind of hard to keep it up. So let's see if this new setup works. I know I don't have lights on this side of the camera, only on the other side, but if that works, maybe I can make it work. So far it's gonna be a Gasser. It's gonna have a huge big meat in the rear, skin is on the front, 427 engine, 3D printed, and let's see how this goes. All right, let's start. Okay, so let's start with this. So we're gonna need obviously our amazing, really bad sample of molded in exhaust chassis. We're gonna need our trusty tool, which is very cool. Works perfectly for me, and it's kind of big, but I like it. So I already started. As you guys can see here, remove our gas tank and our spare tire mold area, whatever I want to call it. So I already sanded up a little bit and I removed it. So I put a piece of a styrene sheet. It's a 0.020 from Evergreen, which is very strong right now. I use my Tamiya extra thin cement. So that's basically what we're gonna do on this area. Let's start. I'm gonna put some music so you guys can enjoy, instead of me putting this all the time. All right, so let's start. So you guys can see here, I got my bigger chunks out of the way. So now I'm just gonna sand it up a little bit more, these pipes, with my other piece of my Dremel. So I've used this one because this one worked a lot better than the steel ones to take this piece out faster. Let's put it this way. Without melting the plastic. so now you guys can see it's removed, but it's not looking well. Of course it's not, because I need to, with my other parts from my trimmer, smooth these areas down to the point so you can see it just like this one, because there was the same thing in this area, but I just did it before I start doing this, because this tutorial is only for the exhaust. So now we need to smooth this out and add a little bit of styrene here in these big holes, like just like this one, and we continue working after that. It will be we need to add some putty so we can add a good finish, and when we primer it, you only see the chassis. You're not gonna be seeing that horrible scene that we have right now. All right, so let's continue. Okay, so my mistake. I was working with my other piece of the Dremel, and I didn't press record, so my bad. Okay, so what I did with the other tool is smooth this enough to do now a sanding with a stick. As you can see, now it's more square. It's not a lot of flash like it was before. I mean, I already cleaned as you can see the bench, but it's smoother now. So now I can hit it with my my sanding stick and basically go all the way down to smooth it out as much as I could, like I did in this part. Alright, obviously I'm gonna lose all these details. I can add it on later on with a Evergreen styrene shapes that they have different round. They have half round rods that I can add it on and make that shapes, but I'm not into that. I don't mind to leave it, I mean, really straight, because I have it on the sides. So not having it in the middle section, I don't mind. But my work basically is this. So let's continue with this. All right. So you guys gonna be hearing just a little bit more music, so you cannot watch me all the time with this thing, you know. Alright, so you guys can see it was quick. Still need a lot of work. That will take me a while, but you see the idea. It's basically go all the way down into all this flat, like that. Yeah, like this. That's this section. So yeah, it will be a while. Sorry, I hit the camera. So basically you need to just sand it out, smooth it out. As you can see, it's totally flat, and continue overall. So let's do it again. Alright, so you guys can see it's smooth enough, basically, so I can continue with it, but it will take me a while. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the video here. Oops, I got something here I didn't know. Ooh, that's weird, sorry. That happens when you don't see what's going on in the camera. Alright, so this is basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this in the entire area so I can have it all smooth. So I'm gonna start the video now, so you guys gonna just see the end result. And I'm gonna be adding the sheet styrene over here that you just needed, and you guys will see me doing that. Okay guys, so like I said, sand it as much as you can in this area. I'm sorry, I hit the camera. So I did this because in my project I want it like that. You can spend all the time you want and make all the details that is supposed to be there and all that. As you can see, I left the the other side intact, so you guys can see the difference in between the two. So here is my another piece of the same styrene that I used here. You can see it's basically at the same level that I have this already. So the only thing that I need to add is a little bit of putty in the area, and then after that, smooth it out and have it look smooth. As you can do it, you can work it out and go smooth as you can and make it work the way you want it. In this case, I don't want to go to a super detailed, smooth finished. I'm gonna use this as an example, but for the detail that I'm gonna add on the bottom, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be detailed enough just to distract your eyes from seeing this, even though that's gonna be super smooth. But as soon as I add my drive shaft, the details that I'm gonna be adding, the hook for the secure the drive shaft, the detail for the transmission, and all that, you're not gonna be able to distract yourself of, oh, how smooth that power is, you know. But yeah, this is basically done. So I'm gonna be adding the finished product at the end, of course. Let's continue working on it. All right. Okay. So I did this off camera because there's no point to bore you guys to death doing this stuff. So I put my two styrene pieces here. You know already I have this one, but I had sanded all these areas as much as I could, right? And I add some putty on the edges. As you can see, all my corners, I'll fill that up right now. And I got the same thing here. And on my injection pin points, I sanded a little bit just to make sure that it wasn't deep enough. But some of them, they are still deep enough, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit more, and that was it. Then my chassis is already done to be worked on. All right, guys. So what we have here, let's see. I already sent this area where I have the putty. Same here. This is really smooth to the touch. I already sent all these spots. They have the injection pins. And there was another one here, just sanded too. These are not going to be able to be seen, but I just put it on. I don't want to see any of those imperfections. Not so sure about if I'm going to fill up this. Because I know the engine is going to be in this area, so I haven't checked how much I'm going to be covering with it. So I have my rear suspension in place. So I need to work on my suspension brackets, because with the new setup of wheels, they sit a little bit more low or high, whatever you want to call it, from what is the original thing, and then it's not hitting the leaf springs, so I need to make a little piece over there. So this is the end result. This is basically what I have in mind. I hope you guys like and enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Bye.